Hey everyone, Jen O'Sullivan here. I'm a board certified naturopath out of California. We're in Mammoth Lakes right now. This is our other property, and we're just gonna, hang out, play, but also enjoy getting healthy, right? And for me, it usually includes because we have a gym here. I get to go to the gym pretty much every day. And part of when you're trying to embark upon a new like wellness journey, health journey, is trying to figure out what's going to be the right fit for you. What's going to be the thing that's going to be the game changer for you. And I'm always looking for the next game changer. But 2.5 years ago, a friend of mine introduced me to the biggest game changer of my career and my life. I believe it fully has saved my husband from dying. That's a big one, and I could tell you stories. We won't get into that tonight because that would take forever. But I've also seen my own health improve in major ways. But I've seen thousands of my own clients improve. And as a naturopath, we have different modalities. Like I work in natural herbs, I work in ozone therapy, I work in some different modalities that can help people with lifestyle changes. But one of the things that now I do, which I started doing about, I want to say 3 to 4 months into this wellness journey with these patches, was that I require all of my clients to now be using this one specific patch. And the reason for it is I've seen more progress in people's journey toward optimal health in this one product than anything else combined. And if you're looking for the easy button, this is as close as you're going to get. This little quarter size patch. And no, you don't have to stick it on your forehead or your throat, but these little patches that you wear in your on your body is the simplest thing, and it's the closest you're ever going to get to an easy button. So what I'd like to do right now is just share with you a little bit about how this works. And one of the things, as far as who this is good for, sure, I mean, if you're in your 20s or 30s, this could be supportive of you if you have some major issues. But generally speaking, people who notice the biggest changes are in their 50s and above. People all the way up through the end of life. Literally, it's because cellular decline snowballs. It rapidly, exponentially declines as you age. And you can see here at the age of 20, we actually have very high levels of this copper peptide called GHKCU. That specifically rises and falls at the exact same rate as your healing cell regeneration. So when you have less of it, you don't you age, you mutate, your body mutates, things go haywire, you don't heal as fast. And you can see, like, at the age of 30, that peptide declines by 60%, and by the age of 60 that peptide declines by 90%. That's hard to really understand. What exactly is GHKCU then? So it's getting a little bit more notoriety, and mostly topically. Now, this is Dr. Lauren Picard who discovered this copper peptide called GHKCU in 1973. There are a lot of studies on this, but a lot of them really got into the idea of, well, what could we do to supplement? How could we put it on topically? And that's not the key. The key is, like, you need this internally. Okay. The key is GHKCU as a human copper peptide, endogenous inside of you. So this is what it is. It's a breakdown of three different amino acids that combine to create this peptide, a tripeptide, glycine, histidine, and lysine, combined with a trace mineral copper. All of that is already in your body. So some of you have excess rogue copper and you have problems because of that. Well, guess what? This is going to be the answer for you, because it's going to utilize that correctly as opposed to it being rogue. Same with the GHK, the GHK, the glycine, histidine, and lysine. Now, one of the things that you have to understand is that you get these from your food sources in most cases. I want to help you understand something though, and I need to kind of give a quick disclaimer, is that this is for educational purposes only. And I'm going to share with you a little bit more about this patch. And just know that this is an FDA recognized and compliant non-transdermal general wellness product, but the FDA hasn't specifically studied this or approved this. This isn't a medical device, okay? So this also, what I'm sharing with you right now, I just have to be clear with you. I am a brand partner with this company. And in my practice, I realized that was such a game changer, and I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to selling something. I mean, obviously, right? I've got my clients, I sell them supplements, I sell them a patch is just another supplement. It makes no sense that somebody would sit here and say, "Why would you sell that to people?" Because I want them to get better. Like, really? Okay, so I don't want you drinking red wine. But a lot of people will say, "Oh, I drink red wine because it has this thing in it." And you can never remember what it's called, but it's called resveratrol. And you say this thing that just helps me with something, but I know it's good for me. That's what most people say. What this does is it resets two genes back to when you were young. This is groundbreaking. It's a groundbreaking discovery. I absolutely do not want you drinking red wine. You can get resveratrol in dark berries. Okay, that's a better way. I would say like organic wild caught dark berries. But guess what? You don't need it. Why? When you get human GHKCU to increase, remember back to this where you looked at the cellular decline? You got, if you're 30 or above, which most of you on this watching this right now are, you got less than half GHKC in your body. If you're in your 50s, it's like a 75% decline. If you're in your 80s, it's like 95%. You got like two cells left that are working for you, right? But when you start to understand that if you can increase human, it's called endogenous. If you can increase endogenous GHKCU in your body, not through an injection or an IV or topical, that doesn't do the same thing. This is going to actually increase not only GHKC in your body within about 6 months by 2,100%. If you did it in like IV, it's only a 30% potential chance of it working. It's because it's your body says, "Oh, I kind of know what that is," and it tries to mimic it, but very little amount. And then when you stop the IV or, the half-life is really fast. With this, you're getting 12 hours of consistent increase of GHKCU in your body. Your body is making it on its own. And then what happens is that GHKCU translates into healthier younger cells that go to work all over your body. And one of the things, like back to this whole resveratrol and resetting two genes, like who gives a rip about two genes when you can actually reset 4,192 genes? Look it up. Go online, look up the studies on GHKCU, not from our company, just understanding if you have more GHKCU in your body, you're going to be able to reset bad genes, mutated genes. No, your eye color's not going to change, right? It's not that. But people's hair will start to grow back, not gray. That's not guaranteed. There's all sorts of things, right, that happen, and it's crazy to see. I see most often people that have issues where there's a gene mutation, and it's wild to see they can see some corrective things happen not because the patch, it's because the patch is signaling in your body a corrective response from your mitochondria. So this is LifeWave X39. It's a simple quarter size patch. It's small. You stick it on the back of your neck or below your navel. I'll show you exactly where to place that in just a minute. You get 30 patches because you're going to wear one patch per day in the morning for 12 hours. And then when you go to bed at night, you take it off and throw it in the trash and you get the new one the next day. You need to let your body rest and rejuvenate at night so that you're getting all of those beautiful cells that just proliferated during the day to start going to work during your regenerative sleep process is really fascinating. This is clinically proven to produce endogenous GHKCU. And by the way, it's clinically proven to significantly increase the amount of GHKCU in your body if you look at some of our studies, and that will create younger, healthier cells. This is, like I said, an FDA recognized and compliant general wellness product. We're very compliant with the FDA, and we make sure that we're, making sure that we're on the right up and up and everything. But this is non-transdermal and non-invasive. It's made out of amino acids and salts that are embedded in a fabric disc. That fabric disc is encased in medical grade plastic, so nothing's going into your body except for your own infrared light. We'll get into that in a minute, but it's very easy to use, peel and stick, and it's like a peel and stick little sticker that you stick on it. It's a patented technology. It's also proven. We've got a lot of studies and more coming out. But the mechanism is that it's like phototherapy. So when you have the sun hit your skin then is signaled to do something. And you all know what it does, right? It should signal your body to combine elements to create vitamin D. Okay, what the patch is doing is it's taking your own infrared light, not the sunlight, and using that infrared light to bounce back off of these tiny little like mirrors, little nanocrystals made out of amino acids and salts, and it's reflecting off of those little tiny mirrors a very specific wavelength, just like the sun has a specific wavelength to signal your skin, to combine what's already in your body, GHKCU, and create more of it. So what it's doing is the patch itself is like a switch. It's not doing anything other than telling your body, like the sun does not have vitamin D in it. You get that. The sun hits your skin, and that specific wavelength is what is signaling, just like a light switch doesn't have any electricity in it. It's just turning on the electricity so that the electricity can turn on the light or power whatever you're trying to do. And you wouldn't sit there and say, well, the light switch is what's causing the light. Like you really couldn't, you could say that, but that would be incorrect. It's the electricity that's causing the light or whatever to turn on. So the patch is like a light switch. It's signaling your body to do something miraculous. So it's your body that's the miracle. And it's specifically in the case of X39, signaling your body to produce endogenous. You got to learn that word. I know it's a big one, but it's just human. If you can't remember it, just remember human peptides. So when someone comes to you and says, hey, but what I'm doing IV, that's better. It's way more bioavailable. You're like, not more bioavailable than human because it's all synthetic and your body won't know what to do with that. So you're throwing your money away. Wouldn't you rather have like a $99 a month thing that you can do on your own and wear it when you want and keep moving forward and just have like a massive proliferation rather than I gotta go and sit and get an IV? Like who wants to get stuck? Who wants to take pills all day long that literally do not work? If you take consumable GHKCU, your body breaks it down and uses it for something else. It's sort of laughable. So, what are the potential benefits though when you have human GHKCU, more of it? Well, again, the basic foundation is mitochondrial activity that then signals your body to proliferate healthy cells. This has zero chance of proliferating any diseased cells. It will not do that. What happens is when you have an increase, so if you study this and go online and look at the studies, which I have done, and I found what are the main things that having more GHKCU in the body does for you. It helps with your muscle building. It helps with stamina and endurance. It helps with mobility, just so you can actually move. This is a big deal. It helps with cognition, like brain fog helps starts to clear up things that you just feel clear. You get this much better energy. You know, the mitochondria are the ATP centers of the cells, and when you have better ATP production, you have better energy. This is just like basic science, okay? But what ends up happening is you see that you notice that your moods start to kind of even out. You're just in a better mood overall. Your hormones help they start to balance out, your skin starts to smooth out, you start seeing just support, like healthy vision, healthy gums, healthy digestion. It's really interesting to see how each of you is this beautiful snowflake, right? You're a beautiful diverse person that is not like the next person next to you. We're all very different, and each of you have different things happen. So I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen to you. Anybody that gives you a timeline of what's going to happen next is like, I can't say that. Like legally, we can't say that. I don't know what's going to happen to you. Because when you have younger, healthier cells, just lots of things happen and you end up having a younger, healthier you. I'll take it. I'm 51 years old. I'll take it all day long. I'm feeling better than I ever have in my life. And we have to remember that these patches, I can't say, well, I want this to work here. I want this to like I have a scar. I want that to help. I want my hair to grow long and strong, and that's what I want to happen. But then I don't know, maybe you've got a heart or a lung issue that you don't even know about. I don't know what you've done to yourself. You don't know. Well, some of you don't even know what's going on inside your body. And what happens is your your healthy younger cells, they do this kind of like triage thing. It's like, what do I need to go to work first? Where's the most critical? And that's what it does. And so sometimes it works inside. I just don't know where it's going to work for you first. It's why you really do need to give this 6 to 12 months. We have a health tracker. You give it 6 to 12 months, but you're going to go and you're going to fill this out. It's free on patchedu.com. Just download it. You guys, Just go to Patch Edu, go to resources, find the health tracker. In the description is the link. You don't even have to check out. Just click the link and it'll take you to the free download of the health tracker. Okay. Like you don't even, it's free. But I want you to have this so that you can actually see what's going on and you can track it, right? But just you have to wear this 2 finger widths below your navel or on the C7 spine bump. It's where your neck meets your like shoulder blades. It's the largest bump. You can usually like feel it. You go down your neck and you're like, oh, there's that weird bump that's larger. That's your C7 spine bump. This is where you place it. It's the best place to place it because these two spots are nerve bundles. Now you can put it anywhere you want. It will work the same. It will work all over your body, but it gives you greater like systemic efficacy when you actually put it on one of these two places and you put it on there in the morning. You wear it in the morning for up to 12 hours. You take it off, throw it out, wear a new one the next day. It's like not rocket science, like super simple. So if you want to learn more, go to patchedu.com. I encourage you to watch the first 3 short videos at the top of the page. There's one that's 2 minutes, one that's a minute and a half, and then there's a 4 minute explainer that is what I just shared with you, but I fly through that presentation so that you can learn in 4 minutes exactly what to do. And it's concise and to the point. Okay. So I highly encourage you to do that. And then what I also want you to do is I'd like you guys to go over to the opportunity link on that page and watch that 4 minute video. If that doesn't convince you to join us in the opportunity, I don't know what will. This is the fastest moving company on the planet right now. And you want to be a part of something that is not, nobody else has, right? So stick around for part 2 of this presentation because I'm going to share with you the opportunity. It'll be about a 5 minute presentation, but I hope that you're able to stick around and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.